Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am so grateful to tune in and turn on with you, sharing some insight and inspiration. Over the last few months, since the beginning of summer, I've been sharing with you what I call spiritual soul food. I've been sharing with you inspiration and insights from A Course in Miracles, my spiritual study daily program, and the book that I read to support me in doing my spiritual work. But over the course of the last few months, also, we've had a shift in lots of things. Hey, Dee, thanks for tuning in. Hola, beloved. And so I want to share with you a little bit of what A Course in Miracles is, why it's trending right now, and how you can start to incorporate some of these practices and principles and truly what it's all about. So first of all, thank you so much for tuning in and turning on. A Course in Miracles is a book, but it's also a spiritual practice. How I see it and how I've applied it in my life and seen some miraculous changes in myself, in my relationships, in my finances, in my body. Hey, Shelby. And everything that I do is really because this has been a grounding point for me. And when I say a grounding point, I mean absolutely every day. I pick up this book at least 2 or 3 times, if not more, a day. I also have little practice cards I pick every single day. I get an email every day. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is because if you truly want to change your life and you want to take the steps, there are ways that you can add it into your life without taking away. See, so many of us think that being spiritual or on this path means that we just have to sit there and everything is wonderful and kumbaya. But that's not the way Spirit works. In fact, Spirit invites us to be out there in the world. Spirit tells us we need to step forth. We need to bring forth what we believe in. We need to be able to say it with confidence and trust in the great I am. You know, the new song by Beyonce, Spirit, that is what it's all about. She is reminding all of us again that spirit, high strange, is what is within all of us, that great I am. And A Course in Miracles has been the way that has supported me. Again, this is not a religion. I call it intuitive intelligence. And what is intuitive intelligence? It's something we already know within ourselves intuitively, but we've forgotten. And so when I started to really connect to A Course in Miracles, my first spiritual teacher was Marianne Williamson. I'll tell you why. Because I had seen a cover of a magazine. I had known for a long time she was a spiritual teacher. And I'd seen this magazine, and I was at a really low point in my life. And I read the magazine from cover to cover. It also told me that there was a Center for Spiritual Living in Chicago. From that point, I started going to that spiritual center, and then within months, I was taking classes. And then over the years, not only did I get a license as a spiritual counselor, I had a spiritual community filled with sisters, filled with brothers, and I was really a part of a beautiful community that is now Bodhi Center in Chicago. And so, but A Course in Miracles allowed me to take all of that and take it on the road, because then I traveled the world and was out there doing things, and I didn't have then a spiritual home. But A Course in Miracles reminded me that the spiritual home is always within me, because I had thought I was bad for not going to church because I had been a church-going, woman and, doing my practitioner studies and doing my spiritual work. But I was like, oh, I see. That's another way that my fear psychs me out. And that's why A Course in Miracles reminds me of the truth that no matter where I am always home. And that's another reason why I love the song by Beyonce, because it's reminding you that the great I am, everything that we say after I am, is powerful. And many of us forget that. Oh, I don't even like to use that as an example, but Blessed Mother Mary, which is why I'm covering my third eye and supporting of holding on to the wisdom that the divine energies above me and below me are bringing into me for my birthday. So that's why I'm wearing this Bendi to represent my focus on the divine sister, Mary Magdalene, who I share a birthday with. And so, and saying all that, I wanted to say, and so that's why I'm here, because You know, had I not followed the steps that I was guided to take, I wouldn't be here to heal you. And so that's why I do this. So this is a preview of spiritual soul food. Then on Saturday, what I do is we go in deeper with spiritual practice and really talking and going in deeper about what all this is truly about. And so you've got to recognize that if you truly want to change your life, you've got to do the work. This isn't, I'm going to light some candles. This isn't, I'm going to do a few things and then I want some miracles. I want this to happen and I want this to happen. No, I've been doing this work. And like I said, this has been since I got my practitioner license in 2007. And so thank you so much. And so in 2007, so yeah, over 12 years I've been doing this. And so Marianne Williamson, you guys can see I'm almost finished with this book, and you can tell I've had this book for a long time. This is an old copy of her book. I've read this book numerous times. And so A Course in Miracles now is trending on Google, I discovered this morning, because of Marianne Williamson. And so if it's trending, more people are going to get into A Course in Miracles. And so I want you to know that if you're ready to dive in, if you're ready to explore more and have more blessings in your life, and this isn't about the blessings that, oh, I want a new car, or I want a husband, or I want some new money. I'm talking about the blessing of being in peace, the blessing of having peace of mind, of knowing that you are truly guided. And so I wanted to share with you my practice card today. So it says, today we practice differently and take a stand against our anger, that our fears may disappear and offer room to love. And so before I go into that, I wanted to also let you know I'm going to be changing the name. And so one of the names that I've come up with is At-One-Ment. At-One-Ment, what that means is we are at one with spirit. We are at one with ourselves. We are at one with the divine nature around us. And so when we take a moment and practice differently, when we take a stand against our anger, what that means is we say no more. I am not going to hold myself in anger towards anyone. I am not going to hold myself in anger towards myself. I am going to take a stand against that anger. I'm going to take a stand against my fear, and I'm going to say no more. The spirit that I am says that I am great, says that I am glorious, says that I have everything I need. That tells me that I am loved. There is nothing wrong with me. That's what spirit says. Society says I'm wrong, I'm too fat, I'm too dark, I'm too natural, I'm too old, I'm too this, I'm too that. But spirit says you are divine, you are holy, you are glorious, you are great, you are amazing. Even with these things in my hair falling out of the tree, I'm still amazing, right? I'm still amazing. And so we have to recognize no matter what things fall in our hair from the trees, no matter what things are coming at us, we are still great. Our greatness does not mean anything on the outside. It doesn't matter what clothes we wear. It doesn't matter what is happening outside. What matters is what's happening on the inside. Because guess what, beloveds? Whatever is happening on the inside is happening on the outside. And so remember, take a stand against your anger. Take a stand against your fear and say no more. The spirit that I am says that I am great and no one can take that away from me. So I just send you all so much love, so much light. Thank you for being here, celebrating another day with me. And if you want to dive in deeper, go in deeper and get some spiritual practice and how you can apply this to your life, join me on Saturday for some spiritual soul food. Again, I'll be changing the name to At-One-Ment. And again, what At-One-Ment means is truly that we are one. We are one with Mother Earth, we are one with each other, and we are at one-ment with ourselves. So I just bless our minds, our bodies, our spirits. I bless our homes, the food we eat, the drinks we drink. I bless our loved ones, significant others, our children, our family, our pets, our plants. I bless our bank accounts, and I bless it all. I bless the work we do in the world. I bless our body temples. And as I bless each and every one of us, I bless every man, woman, and child, every tree and every sea, every animal and every insect. I bless it all. Thank you so much, beloveds. Thank you so much. I send you so much love and light. Please join me Saturday. Get the Zoom link. Again, it's by Love Offering. Link in bio right there. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Also, my birthday party is Monday. See all the links in bio. Celebrate with me, join with me, love with me. And until next time, beloveds, namaste. I love you. Peace and blessings.